1 year passed. Outwardly, I was normal. I finished my studies. I smiled at people. 2. I prayed 5 times a day, but inside my chest, something else was learning my rhythm. At first, it was small things. When I recited the Quran, my voice echoed slightly, 3 even in open spaces. When I said Ameen, someone said it with me. When I stood alone at night for tahajjud, my shadow moved a second late. I told myself it was stress. I lied. 4. One Friday, the mosque's imam fell sick. They asked me to lead the prayer. As I stood in front of hundreds of people, my heart began to pound, not with fear, with excitement. That scared me 5 more than anything else ever had. When I raised my hands and said Allahu Akbar, the mosque vibrated, not loudly, deeply, like something ancient had recognized a familiar door. 6. I finished the prayer perfectly, too perfectly. Afterward, an old man grabbed my arm. His nails dug into my skin. Do not lead again, he whispered. 7. Your voice is not alone. When I looked down, my arm was burned black where he touched me. That night, the dream returned. But this time, I was not a guest. I was standing on a minaret made of bone. 8. Below me, endless rows of figures prayed, humans and jinn together. 9. Their foreheads bleeding into the ground. Behind me stood the jinn from the house. No chains, no anger, only respect. 10. You resisted longer than most. It said, that is why you were chosen. For what? I asked, to call. It replied, the sky split open, and 11 I saw them. Thousands of abandoned houses, ruined mosques, forgotten villages, all need a voice. The jinn said, and yours is pure. 12 I woke up screaming, but the scream turned into the adhan. I was on my feet, at the window. 13 calling. My neighbors stood frozen in the street below, staring upward. Some were crying, some were smiling, some had collapsed, bleeding from the nose and ears. The words of the adhan were correct. 14 perfect, but the feeling was wrong. It pulled, it invited, it hunted. I stopped suddenly. Silence fell like a body hitting the floor. People ran, dogs howled. 15 and from inside me something laughed. I returned to the old imam. He listened. Then he did something unexpected. He bowed his head. You are no longer possessed, he said. Hope flooded me. 16, then I'm free. He looked up, tears in his eyes. No. He whispered, you are shared. My stomach twisted. They don't need bodies anymore. He continued. They need voices, guides, bridges. What happens to me? I asked. The imam opened a 17 ancient book. Inside was a warning written centuries ago. When the caller becomes the door, prayer will save others, but never him. I held on for months. I refused to lead. Prayers 18 I whispered instead of spoke. I prayed silently. Then one night, during a blackout, a child went missing in my area. People searched desperately. Then they heard it, the adhan. 19 clear, beautiful, coming from an abandoned building. They followed it. So did I. Inside, the air was thick with whispers. The child stood unharmed, smiling. Behind him, shadows bent and twisted. People looked at me. Call again. They begged. He listens to you. 20 The thing inside me rose. I felt it wrap around my throat like a lover's hand, and I called. The shadows retreated. The child was saved. People praised Allah. They called it a miracle. No one saw that price. Since that night, they come to me. 21 When houses are haunted. When prayers feel wrong. When whispers answer back. 22 I help them. I save them. And every time something grows stronger inside my chest. I no longer hear the second voice, because we no longer speak separately. I am writing this because my voice is changing. Soon, I will no longer need to decide when to call. If you ever hear the adhan and feel an urge so strong it hurts, check who is calling. 23 If it is me, do not come. Pray where you are, because the house didn't follow me. I became the house, and some night, I can feel the doors opening inside my chest.